Fatality M25 by QP Designs. That's what we're here to talk about today. Let's not waste too much time. We'll go straight down and I'm gonna have some fun building this fucking thing. The Fatality M25. There is a 28. I haven't got my hands on that one yet. I'm not even sure what I would run it on, to be honest. This thing looks pretty big in its own right. Now, keep in mind, I'm missing a glass. I did get this second hand off a good friend of mine. Shout out Tim Morgan. I was a huge fan. I recently did a, well, not a review, but kind of a review on their Fatal mod, which is absolutely incredible. I haven't stopped using the freaking thing. But this looks like it's going to be a lot of airflow. So I don't have straight glass, that's fine. The bubble, I'll take the extra anyway. Did say he cleaned it up just through water and stuff. I can put it through the ultrasonic, but I just wanted to get right into it. It looks very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, nice one. Fatality M25 written on top. What's that? Off and on. I actually put that on there. Because it works different to other caps. I'm not sure why they felt like that. They shouldn't have put that on there, but either way, there's your fill ports. How's that for fucking fill ports? Jesus, that's some fill ports for your ass. Oh look. Hey. What am I doing wrong there? Ah, that's right, opposite way. It is different. How did I not pick up on that? So that's why they've marked it. It's dual airflow I'm really worried about. That's going to be a lot of air. I cannot move there, fucking tight. Oh, Timmy. No, they do move. Let me get this one to move. Nope, I'm just spinning the fucking... Maybe once it's on a mod. Anyway, unscrew her. This I was intrigued about. I was wondering, have they come out with different, is that sort of fitted there, or can they get changeable inserts? It's like an Ultim honeycomb sort of piece in there. Easy enough wicking channels. I hate when there's a fucking, these walls. I mean, I like having a wall, but you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean. Enough room in there for some big builds. Flatheads. Intrigued by that airflow. You got the sides here and the honeycomb underneath. Does one control one and one controls the other? Either way, it's a lot of build room. I think we're going to build something something different for inside of here. Might get some Jamo wire out and wrap some up, shall we? Very nice nice finish on it all. I have been impressed with their product so far. The threading, like I said, this is second hand and I'm very impressed with that. It's a very attractive tank, but it's tall. It's fucking tall. Look at what I'm using at the moment. You got the Rebirth there. If I was to sit that on the clutch, you know, that much bigger. It is a beefy tank, but you know. Let's get a build in it, shall we? Let's cut to that. Alright, we went with some of Jamo's wire, and we went 7 wraps. I'm in 0.2. That's how I've got them positioned. So let's get some wick in there. Using this stuff I've absolutely loved since I've started using it. Some of my favourite cotton. It just handles really well at high wattages and shit. So if you're someone who blasts the fuck out of their coils, this shit is good. Very durable cotton. Yes, I waste a lot, don't even get me started. I use all that for cleanup and shit though later, so don't worry, it doesn't go to waste. It does get used in some capacity. Like that. Take the other piece, and yeah, I will literally do the same. I know, what a waste. What the fuck are you doing, mate? Jesus Christ, just throw the shit away. Well, shut up. Just be glad that you're not the one that has to fucking clean it all up. I literally just cleaned this desk, and probably gonna look like shit right after this. It's a bit too tight, that. That's better. I want that liquid to flow. Right. Now, I reckon we'll just cut right in line with the base. Ooh. Might be a bit much taken off, but I'm sure when I dog ear it, it'll come in alright. Yeah, still plenty there. Definitely going to give her a bit of a comb out. Grab these old things. This thing works like a treat now, but it's a deadly tool. You see that little burr? Or you could catch it. There you go. Yeah. A little burr on the end there that fucking is sharp. But you know what? Actually made this a better tool. It's definitely more effective now at thinning out your cotton. So there's that. You almost don't need to do your second cut, you just pull away. But I might just do that anyway. Still think that might be a bit too much. Now, I know a lot of people that are using this at the moment, especially the 28, and they love it, so I'm hoping that I'll get some good fucking flavour out of this thing. What juice can we throw on top of it? I want something that I know, so... Whee, there it goes. Let's go with a classic. Some Reds. Loco e-liquids. Bloody great drop, this stuff. So apparently we're reading at a 0.2 we've got there. My phone's buzzing and shit. Move that wire out of the way, I still need to use that. Alright. Oh, what am I doing here? Look at this. Hey, get out of it. Yes. There you go. Fucking pain in the ass. Now it's saying it's a 0.18. Oh. Yeah, it's rowdy, right? That is rowdy. That's only 50 watts. So, let's hope my guesstimations of cutting and plucking and shit was were good. Because I know what you're gonna say. It was all over the place, mate. You were just fucking chopping here, chopping there, and just yep, yeah, I was. But I think could have kept a bit more on there, but it turned out alright. This side's a bit better. Kept a bit more on this side. There we go. Fucking bit vapey down here, isn't it? Very beautiful. Push that tank on. Alright. Oh, here's where I'm interested. These airflows, you've got two of them. Now there's two different types of airflow in there. Obviously I don't think they're going to control one or the other. It's just going to be a matter of how much you get overall, I think. But fuck me, they are hard to turn. They are not the easiest airflows to move. I guess the point is that once you've got it set to where you want it, it ain't going to move on you. So that's I guess that's a pro. And the filling method. That's right, fucking reverse. See this shit? That's right. So keep turning all the way on. If you turn left, you're gonna unscrew your tank, and you don't want that. So, how did I forget that already? Alright, I'm gonna put some reds in here. Put this cap back on. There it is. The Fatality M25 by QP Designs. Sitting atop the Odin. She looks good. How does she vape? Let's see. Back on top with the Fatality, and as you guys can tell, we've put her on a stack tube on the Dreamer there, because I did realise that I was right. This is a series fucking RTA. I've never ran stacked or series anything with an RTA ever. Always series is dripping, because you don't want to take that chance of a dry hit. But this, I don't think it's going to do that, because the wicking was fucking hard on this tank. If you don't pay attention to how you've wicked that and how you use your juice flow control, which I don't believe I showed down close. That's all the way left, which will eventually start unscrewing the tank, and then that's all the way tightened onto the tank, closed off. I like that. It works really well with the reverse threaded cap, which I couldn't figure out before. Yeah, both airflows wide the fuck open. 0.35 build in there. Tim's coils. And that's how I've enjoyed this RTA. Feel free to drop a comment below and tell me that I'm fucking using this thing wrong and I don't know what I'm doing. But personally, this was a lot of friends with a huge on QP, so that's why I picked this up, mainly because of you guys. And I'm not someone who's going to ever use this much airflow. people who know me know I like restrictive shit. The airiest fucking thing I probably ever owned was a bloody rabbit, you know, like oh, and maybe that Zeus, that new Zeus is fucking too much air, way too much air. But airflow, this is the only way I can enjoy this tank. As you saw earlier at the start, it was on the Odin. So I was running the Odin, and I tried running it on the Odin for a while, a couple different builds in it as well. And it just, no matter how I built it, I thought, alright, so we'll build way higher because the Odin Mini is only single battery. I don't want to have to be pumping 75 watts through it. Even at 75 watts, airflows are pretty much all the way fucking closed, and I'm still not enjoying the vape. Threw in a different build, some nice Jamos, fucking low build. Still not quite as enjoyable. I'm still turning those airflows all the fucking way down. But as soon as I put some fucking Tim's coils in there, some series, as soon as we get some series coils, both airflows wide open is great. I'm getting the flavor now. The only way I could get that flavor at 70-80 watts was to close those airflows completely. Weird. Never thought I'd have a fucking RTA on top of a stack, but I think that's the home for it now. In this mode, with series coils in it, on a stack, is some of the best flavor out of any RTA that I've ever owned. Easy. But you put it back on that Odin, same build now, obviously. It's not going to do you any justice. Obviously, series cores are taking a lot more to ramp up. You put this on a regulated device and you want to be pumping fucking 200 watts, you know? I think she's a series tank. Otherwise, I have to have one airflow off or both fucking damn near off. It's too much air. I don't know how people vape this way. I was experiencing a little bit of leaking as well with the RTA. Don't know if anybody else has ever experienced leaking. I still get a little bit, only from the bottom airflow. If I turn this bottom airflow ring off, it'll never leak. Second I open it, a couple drops. I take a couple puffs and it goes away. It's like just that little bit of condensation that if you leave there, it will leak. And I just couldn't fathom why that was happening, because I haven't had an issue wicking a tank in, I want to say comfortably, a couple of years. This thing is stuffed tight. I've never tried to fit so much cotton into an RTA in my life. But this is the third wick job, fourth set of coils, all in the space of filming this one video. And this is how I'm happy with it. Usually I would just put something in and tell you my thoughts on what I did. This video has been all over the fucking place. I've jumped in, jumped out, jumped back. I've gone a couple days on one build, gone a couple days on another build. This is how I enjoy it. So guys, if you want a tank that you can throw hundreds and hundreds of watts through and still get insanely good flavor, that's this. Absolutely fucking beautiful. And that juice flow control's wide open now, no leaking. No leaking. But if I'm not getting that power that it needs to those coils, oh yeah, you'll get some leaking, alright? Would I recommend this RTA? If you're a cloud chucker, hell yeah. If you're someone who loves your big fucking plumes of clouds, it might be the way to go. I've never been a big QP person until I picked up that recently, and that's changed my mind. As soon as I picked up the Fatal, if you haven't seen the video to that, it will be below. Great mod, and I think that's what opened my eyes up to say, alright, let's get some more QP products in, and this is the one everyone wants, this is the one everyone loves, so this is the first RTA I got by them, and it's a winner. It's by far the best dual, if you want to call it dual airflow, type RTA I've used personally.
Very few have I seen where you're controlling two separate airflows. Usually, I don't think I've ever seen it done side by side. Usually it's always, so you've got a bottom and you'll have a top. Bottom and top airflows, great, cool. What I love about this is that actually, I think I said in the down close, like, does one control one airflow and one control the other, or are they sort of all intertwined together? No, one controls one controls the other. So that's, I think the top one is the undercoil and the bottom one is the sides. Either way, great tank. If I'm going to give it a rating, I'll happily go a 9. In series. At fucking 100 watts higher, it gets a 9. When you want to vape the usual sort of builds that I vape, you know, your 0.4 to 0.6, you're struggling a little bit to find the balance between the right amount of power and airflow. You know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. But yeah, cloud chuckers. Cloud chuckers, you fucking want some good flavour in your clouds, then this one will do it for you. I look forward to doing more reviews in the future on more QP products, because to be honest, this is probably the one RTA/RDA that they have made that I'm aware of that is the least suited to me. And if I feel this good about one that probably wouldn't have made my collection had people not harped on about it, I think the rest to come will be way better. I've got to get onto the Garter. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you there. I had a hard time with this one, but we got there in the end, and that's how she's going. I'm very happy with that. Hope you all have a great fucking day. Remember, stay safe, stay COVID safe, make sure you're wearing a mask, you're being hygienic, you're staying away from people. And no matter what anyone says, vaping will not die. We'll keep it alive forever, won't we? Keep vaping, keep preaching.